I understand how harrowing and disheartening it is to be let down by someone you've relied on so often. Untrustworthy individuals have the ability to remain unnoticed on our radars until they have done considerable damage, leaving us frustrated that we didn't pick up the signs of their harmful behavior earlier. However, there are certain traits and actions common to unreliable people that we can observe. For that reason, in today's video, we are going to discuss new alarming indicators that are shared by untrustworthy people. If this content is of interest to you, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next videos. If you like this content, leave your like as a form of support, as it costs nothing and helps us a lot. Without further ado, let's get to the video. The person who ranks first on our list has a split personality. Although she has a kind and sympathetic demeanor in front of her, behind her back, she often makes negative comments and spreads rumors about you. Unfortunately, this behavior extends to everyone she has relationships with. If you know someone who likes to gossip about other people frequently, chances are they are always looking for other people's mistakes and can't keep secrets to themselves. She makes up stories and spreads gossip. If she acts this way with friends, family, co-workers, then you should consider that she might be doing the same to you. Ethics is a characteristic that this person does not have. These are clear signs that you shouldn't trust her and you need to get away from this relationship as soon as possible. The second place on our list is occupied by overly charming people. There are friendly and communicative individuals who have the ability to quickly approach people, which is not necessarily a problem. However, we must be aware that there are people who are very good at pretending to like us. This type of person is overly sweet and friendly, but their true intentions are far from that. Over time you will begin to notice strange and unpleasant attitudes coming from them. If you think about it, she's constantly trying to find out more about you, but never revealing much about herself. The usual exchange of information between new acquaintances or friends simply does not take place in this situation. Her behavior may trigger your intuitive suspicions. While her friendliness may be charming, that super nice exterior often hides a treacherous streak that will manifest itself sooner or later. Third on the list is taken by people who turn their back on you in public. When you find yourself in an unfamiliar situation or are alone with this type of person, you may find that they are friendly and apparently enjoy their company. However, when they are out in public, they completely transform, ignoring you and doing everything to draw attention to themselves. This change in behavior is an indicator that this person's interest in you is superficial and false. The fourth sign is a lack of empathy. An empathetic person does his best not to hurt those around him, putting himself in the shoes of others and having this as a barrier against harmful behavior. However, have you ever had the feeling that you are talking to someone with a cold heart? Someone who doesn't seem to care about other people's feelings and only cares about herself? This type of person may laugh at the plight of others or give the impression that they simply don't care. This lack of empathy is a clear sign that you shouldn't trust this person, as he is selfish and can cause harm to everyone who comes into contact with him. If you know someone who seeks to benefit from situations and acts rudely and without empathy with others, that's a red flag that you shouldn't trust that person. Number 5 is an unreliable individual. If you've ever been in a situation where you confided a secret to a childhood friend and that friend didn't keep it confidential, this could have been a valuable lesson that not everyone is trustworthy, even if they are your friends. Trust is something that builds over time, and there are people who just don't know how to keep a secret or respect the trust given to them. These people are unreliable and can easily betray your trust by spreading information about you. Therefore, it is important that you think very carefully before sharing your secrets and dreams with someone. Person number 6 abuses his power. Once he manages to gain your trust and gain access to personal information, he may gradually start to use this to control you and manipulate your actions. This behavior may start out subtly and innocently, but over time it can escalate. If you have a feeling that something is wrong in this relationship, trust your instincts, as in time they may confirm your suspicions. Number 7 is fickle. Of course we all are indecisive sometimes, but if someone is indecisive constantly, that is not a good sign. The difference with fickle people is that you can never trust any of your decisions, as it doesn't matter how important, whether it's the issue, attitude, decision, or choice, they will toggle between wildly different options. Trust is not just about telling the truth, it's also about showing up and doing what you promised to do, whether someone is consistently ditching plans at the last minute, or forgets to do things you said you would do. This is a good indicator that you shouldn't trust this person. Number 8 shows narcissistic traits. The narcissist hardly puts himself in the other's shoes. This type of person does not take responsibility for anything, although it can be very difficult to admit a mistake. Narcissists categorically deny their involvement in a problem, often and first scary. These are the type of people who don't like to be seen as the culprit of the story, even if they are the real culprit. They think they are the only ones right and that everyone else is wrong. Don't feel the need to apologize or admit any fault. In their mind, they didn't do anything bad. Number 9, there was no when you say no. And if it seems like someone is trying to increase intensity in a relationship faster than you are comfortable with, that person might not having the best intentions for you. This could include no when you say no, or pressuring her to turn the no into a yes. Trying to manipulate you into getting it. She may ultimate or act strange if you don't respond in kind the way they want to. If you feel uncomfortable experiencing these attitudes, it's best to get away as soon as possible. And if you liked today's video, I'm here to ask you a favor. Click the like button and subscribe to the channel to receive more videos every week about how you can be a better person.